Okay, welcome back to the Adventure Within channel. My name is Andrew Fritz. I'm a clairvoyant, healer, and meditation teacher. And in this video, I'd like to lead a guided meditation on finding acceptance with the world, simply as it is, instead of, uh, going against it or it should be this way or having judgments about it and all that. And I find that when you free yourself up from resistance towards it or any of the lower emotional energies or just judgments that you have on it or that you picked up from other people, that's quite a healing to let that go. And some of that you might already be aware of, and some of it might be very unconscious. So this will definitely be a healing. What we'll be doing in this guided meditation is learning to ground your physical body, learning how to vibrate in the energy of forgiveness, which is the quickest way to release karma, resistance, and unwanted energies. And then we'll go ahead and kind of start to visualize the planet and set some intentions and go through that releasing process. And of course, at the end, finding your unique energy as a soul and replenishing with that. So if you'd like to do this, just find maybe a quiet space to meditate in. And would you be seated and have your feet flat on the floor and legs uncrossed? And when you're ready, would you close your eyes? And just start to notice, where is your attention? Your attention can be anywhere, but it's typically where you are in spirit. And there's no right or wrong. There's no good or bad. You're just noticing what is, but just find your attention right now and just allow yourself to be there. And from that point, however far away or close, or even maybe within some part of your body, wherever that attention point is, just say hello to your physical body. Give it a hello and acknowledgement and just maybe even compliment it. And perhaps even remind yourself that, oh, I'm not my physical body, but I have a body. And your body's always in present time. So would you bring more of your energy and attention to your body behind your eyes and have your attention right in the center of your head, that space in and around the pineal gland. And as you bring your attention to the center of your head, notice how being there is perhaps different from where you started. This is a great place to bring your attention to when you meditate, a place where you can center yourself, just like being in the eye of a hurricane, where it's calm, despite whatever chaos surrounds. And would you take a big deep breath in? Exhale. And from the center of your head, would you say hello to the base of your spine? Close to it is that first chakra, that safety survival center, center of self-preservation. Notice if you can feel that in some way or hear it vibrating, or maybe you see it as a color, or you just know it to be there. They're all valid ways of noticing it. Just say hello to your first chakra, close to the base of your spine. And being open-minded and playful and creative, would you just imagine a tree root or a vine starting at your first chakra? And would you let that tree root or vine grow and descend beneath your body? And let that vine or tree root into the earth below you. And notice what happens as it starts to root into the earth. And would you continue to allow that tree root or vine to grow all the way down to the center or the core of our planet? And what you're creating right now is a grounding cord. Your relationship with the planet. This can help create an extra sense of safety, provide more permission to be present, and it's also a way to release unwanted energy, which is what we'll be doing here very soon. But just establish that grounding cord, that tree root or vine from the first chakra all the way down to the center of the earth. And when you sense you have that, you can start to bring your attention right to the center of your head if you left. And big deep breath in. Exhale. And just notice that your body is grounded and you're centered. And notice if any of this so far seems new to you or familiar in any way. But just learning how to ground your body and center yourself in the center of your head, this can kind of help calm things down. So anytime things may kind of seem chaotic to some degree, you can simply do this. You can close your eyes and center yourself, ground your body. And to continue here, we'll go ahead and say hello to the top of your head. Say hello to your crown chakra. It's another energy center. This is your spiritual center, your claircognizance or clear knowing, that higher intuition. But this is the seventh or crown chakra at the top of the head. And notice if there's a sensation there, or if you, again, hear it vibrating or see the crown chakra as a color, or maybe just know it. That's all works. But again, being open-minded and playful and creative, would you imagine the top of your head, your crown chakra, turning to the color gold? Would you imagine the top of your head glowing a bright gold? And if that might come easy to you, it might be challenging. If it's challenging, you could get creative and just, you could imagine like a gold bar, like one you'd find in a, bank vault or something, gold brick or gold bar. And just imagine that in the top of your head and just imagine it melting, where just the top of your head and your crown just goes to gold. And this is a pretty high vibration. It's neutral and can represent the energy of forgiveness. Again, the quickest way to release karma and resistance and unwanted energy. And once you have that, just be in the center of your head. And just notice if this seems new or familiar to you, vibrating in forgiveness. Very much a key to our healing. And big deep breath in. Exhale. Okay. Now from the center of your head, looking out in front of you about 6 to 10 inches from your face, I want you to imagine planet Earth. About 6 to 10 inches from your face, would you imagine planet Earth? And however you see that is how you see it. Doesn't have to be perfect or anything. And just kind of keep that image out in front of you of planet Earth and just remain in the center of your head. So you're in the center of your head and you're kind of looking at this image of planet Earth 6 to 10 inches from your face. And from the center of your head, would you just set the intention that, ah, I can totally have, accept, be neutral, and also not attached to this world? Would you set the intentions that I can totally have, accept, be neutral, and not attached to this world? And usually, when we set those intentions, energy starts to begin to light up. You might start to notice that. One common energy that might light up immediately would be resistance. This energy of going against, or it's kind of an oppositional type energy, kind of a fighting, if you will. An energy that might say, oh, no, I can't have one or all of those intentions. And that's okay. That is okay. Just say hello to any of that resistance that may have lit up in your body. And there's nothing to solve or figure out. Just say hello to it. It's in the body. It kind of will almost show up as like a tension type energy. But as if your grounding cord, that tree root or vine, was like had a vacuum quality to it, where it could just vacuum out this resistance energy out of your body quickly and effortlessly, no problem. Would you let that energy of resistance drain down the tree root and vine? You don't have to hold on to that. You can let it go. And as matters of fact, you'll be freeing yourself up. And by clearing the resistance, it makes it a lot easier to release all the other energy we'll get to here. So just drop that resistance energy down your grounding. That could be a relief. And take a big deep breath in. Exhale. And just be aware of yourself right in the center of your head. That space in and around the pineal gland. And would you become aware of any emotionally charged energy lighting up in your body? Any of the emotions that might light up? They could be your emotions, they could be other people's emotional energies. Just because you feel something doesn't always mean it's your energy. Again, you're psychic, you're sensitive. And any of your emotional energies or other people's emotional energies about the world, say hello to that emotional energy in your body. And again, it's just energy and you don't have to hold on to it. You don't got to keep it. You can free yourself up. You can direct that emotional energy down the grounding, down the vine, down the tree root. Just let it get pulled out of your body. And that energy can go into the earth to be neutralized. No longer a burden for you. Just be aware of any shifts that are happening that are subtle or quite noticeable. And big deep breath in. Exhale. Doing great. And again, just be aware of yourself in the center of your head. See that image out in front of you of the earth, the world. And would you become aware of any mentally charged energy? Do you have any judgments about planet Earth and this world? Have you taken on other people's beliefs or judgments or opinions about the world? And any of that opinion, judgment type energy about the world, whether it's yours or other people's, just say hello to that. Whether it's in your body or around your body. And again, you are awareness, and your awareness is powerful. And with your awareness, you can direct energy. Any of that mentally charged energy that's in the body or around your body, again, just say hello to it. You don't have to fight it or figure it out or solve it. And that's a relief, knowing that. But you can certainly drop it. Remember, as if your grounding cord, that vine or tree root, had a vacuum quality, pulling out any of the judgmental, kind of mentally charged energy in or around the body can just get drained out, grounded out, neutralized in the earth, so that you can begin to see the world simply as it is, without judgment. Not good, not bad, not right, not wrong, just simply as it is. Big deep breath in. Exhale. And that image of the world out in front of you, you can just imagine it dissolving, or you can imagine it kind of exploding into pieces. Doesn't hurt anything. You're just letting that image of the world go. And then I want you to imagine a big gold sun a couple feet above your head, symbol of your unique energy as a soul. And just the way a sun would shine, would you shine your light all around your body? And you have space above your head, behind your back, in front of your body, beneath the feet and floor, and to the left and right of your body. That is your space. That is your aura. Would you shine your light in your aura? And notice what your energy is like as it returns. And shine your light on your physical body. From the top of your head, down into the neck and shoulders, chest, back, arms, fingers, thighs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, toes. As if your body was a sponge, soak up your soul essence. And this is your energy as a soul. This will probably feel different and feel probably much better than any of that resistance or the lower emotions or all the judgments you were previously holding on to but released. Now there's more space for you and your energy. Big deep breath in. Exhale. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes and stretch. Come all the way out. And great job. That's any time that we're facing any of that resistance or charged energy that can be sometimes challenging. And to work through that and let that go, you're freeing yourself up so that you can have more of those intentions that you set. That, yeah, I can have a little more and find more acceptance, a little more neutrality and non attachment with our world. And I always find when you have the more neutrality you have, the more free you are. So I hope that was helpful. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up or a like, whatever they're calling it these days. Go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.